Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. It's Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coast of Georgia. And tonight we're going to be making some cheesecake. Yeah, it's for my mom's 83rd birthday. She loves cheesecake. And so we're going to be making a Pampered Chef cheesecake. And I got all my ingredients laid out. I just got off of work and I want to come back in and say, hey, let's make this cheesecake. We're going to be using the springform pan. It's about 7 inches across. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see if I can measure it with this. It does have inches on here, so let's put that there. Make sure, yeah, it's about maybe a little bit, almost 7 inches across. All right, maybe 6 3/4. All right. So anyway, it's a nice sized cheesecake, a small one. It's great. It's gonna be nice and thick on here, and I forgot to get the sour cream out, so remind me I need the sour cream. And I got 2 things of Philadelphia cheese what is that called? Cream cheese there. I got 2 eggs. They've been sitting out room temperature for about an hour now. And graham crackers. We're going to make our own crust. We need some cornstarch to thicken up our filling. And we're going to be cooking it in the Pampered Chef Deluxe multi-cooker, which is a pressure cooker by Pampered Chef. And I do have the trivet on the inside that we're going to put our springform pan on it, and we'll let it cook away. All right, so let's get back here. I'm going to turn us around and say hello. And let's see, I got to, where is it? To enhance is what the girl said before. And we're going to flip the camera. There's one. Hello, everyone. And I need to mirror the video so that you can see the right words on the screen here. All right, so there we go, right down there. And we're going to be using the Multi-Flex tool by Pampered Chef. It's actually a food processor, a blender, like a mixer, and an immersion blender. But we're going to be using this part here to shred up our crust. And I can just we're going to do 1.5 packets of graham cracker crust. All right, and let's gonna open this up. I need to get the sour cream out too to get it more to room temperature. So let's get the sour cream out. There we go. Let's do this one first. Measure this out. We need 1 cup of sour cream. So that's more room temperature than, because when you cook it at room temperature, it takes a little bit less time, but it's better when things are at room temp. All right, so let's get the sour cream, and we're just going to put in 1 cup in here. Mix it up a little bit. It got a little liquidy on the top, and just get your scraper and put it in. We're using the this is a Measure All by Pampered Chef. It's a great tool to have in your kitchen. You put liquids on one side and this other type of ingredients on this side, so it plunges it right out. So we're just going to get this right down. There we go. I just got off work and I was like, all right, I need to get this done. And before I went to work, I came home, I was getting all my ingredients together, so when I got home, I can just put it all together. All right, done. Looks good. I'm going to put this up. Man, I got sour cream all over the place, y'all. All right, let's put that in the sink. Wipe up a little bit. I got it on the counter, and we'll go from there. So if you're watching this on the replay, it's on YouTube. All my videos I download from TikTok, and I put it up on YouTube because a lot of people aren't on TikTok, believe it or not. There. And we got that done. I'm going to put this one away, and I need to add more sour cream to my grocery list. There, and I'll come back and I'll read your comments in a second if anybody's on with me. All right, so this one here is our manual food processor. Let's see, are you making cheesecake? Yes, I certainly am. I'm making cheesecake. Let me say hello to those of you who have already come in. And let's see, we're notifying viewers, you got it. Invite another host. Okay, I don't need that. And Lisa Stone, thanks for joining us. And yes, we are. Elaine in New York City. Yes, we are making cheesecake. All right, so let's get that down. And I guess I should do a little sign saying we're making cheesecake so the people, when they come in at random times, they know what we're doing. All right, I'm just going to put this in here, and we're going to add it all in on the side. Let me see if I can get this in. I haven't used it in a couple days now, so let me see. I should just throw some in on here. All right, Alexa's trying to find the right plate. There we go. Get that on. And you can put your stuff down right here into it. And we're going to put on this part here. And the battery goes in last. It is cordless. So that's a pretty cool thing. And just add in. Let's test it out. Go up high. Up. Go high. Ready to go. All right. So we got our graham crackers. We're just going to make graham cracker crumbs. And we just have to drop in our graham crackers and push it right through. Up. Okay, there's one down. We're going to get some more in. All right, we're going to do 1.5 my slicer. There. Get some more now, but it's going to get it really quick. It's a lot quicker this way. All right, there. And yes, you can buy it already pre-done up, but hey, just might as well get the crackers and use them this way. It's a little less expensive than buying them already crumbled up for you. And again, we're making them from scratch. You can use biscotti type of cookies also. Let's see, get that on, turn it on, push this down. Wow, we're doing a lot. Ooh, it's going all over the place. All right, a couple more. One more sleeve to go, and they're going to add in our sugar and butter, and that makes our crust. Oops, put this on. This is the first time I'm using this. The last time I used my blender to make the crust. I thought we'll just do it this way. There we go. Put those in. Let's see. I got the last couple more in here. There we go. Take that one down because this is on top. All right, now it says I should have at least 1 cup of graham crackers. I want to see if it tells me where it's 1 cup on here. And I think I'm having like 2 cups in here. All right, so let's take this off. We're going to take that off and take off our little guts of the thing. Open this up. I'm going to take the blades off. It'll be easier for me to clean it up. Oh, we have a couple left. No big deal. But let's put that down there. I just want to take this part off. I want to leave the bottom part. Here. Let's put this in the dog bowl. There. And we're going to add in butter. I have 3 tablespoons of butter in here. Here. And 3 tablespoons of sugar that's going inside. That's it. We're going to put the lid back on and mix this all together. Down here. And my dog came into the kitchen with me. Normally he's not in the kitchen with me. Okay, put that down. I think it works better with the blade in there. There you go. Just trying to get the lid on, y'all. I jinxed myself by taking that one out. Take your time, Alexis. We have all night. I was trying to see if I can get this, how fast I can get it done, but I guess I'm not in the fast mood tonight. Okay, why aren't you wanting to go in? You're down. It's not going to go all the way in. Let's try this one. All right, I can't get it to seem to settle in right here. I think it came up. That's right. All right. There we go. I'm on camera, Mom, so.
Oh, sorry about it.
You what?
Okay.
Okay. I can't seem to get it to go on right. Got it. Oh my God, I think nope, I don't have it because one side's level, one side's not. All right. Let's see if we got it. There. Let's clean this part up. There we go. All right, and put the thing on, and let's try it out. Of course, it's not going to go because it's not engaged. Ay, ay, ay. Machines. I think we're going to have to mix it. We can just mix it by hand when all else fails.
Somebody's having a supper.
Yeah. All right. No big deal. When in doubt, you just have to mix it up. I do have a couple of crumbs that aren't mixed in yet. But all we have to do is mix this. Could have been a little bit more finer because I do have some chunky graham crackers in there. But I think when I brought it up, I disengaged the bottom of it. All right. Let's just mix this all in. And I still need to break it up just a little bit more. Let's see if I can get something to break it up. There we go. I have still some of the cookies is still in there. All right. The first time I ever made cheesecake, I was putting everything together. And it was on Periscope, and I forgot to put the sugar in the filling, and I dumped the filling in with the graham crackers, and then I tasted it and it's like, uh-oh, something's totally wrong. And it's like we forgot to put the sugar in it. It was like my little cheesecake that didn't want to be a cheesecake, because when I got it done, I actually put it in the refrigerator, and the next day I was bringing it out, and I wasn't used to the springform pan, and I flipped it right where I'm standing here, but I was further back, and it did a somersault, and it turned up upside down on the floor, and I was like highly embarrassed. But at least that part wasn't on camera. And this is not as fine as I want it to be, but we're breaking it down. This is the old-fashioned way of doing it, rather than the whole machine. But my machine, sometimes machines do great, and sometimes they don't. Today was a sort of a go. Mix it up. I still see like big pieces in here, which is okay, but you sort of want them as fine as you can get them, like grains of sand on here. So anyway, you can do a couple different things. You can tap hearts. That brings other viewers into here. We are making homemade cheesecake from scratch. I'm having problems with my multi-flex tool, and no big deal. We just go from there. At least we know how to solve the problem. And up a little bit more. There we go. Now, I forgot one thing. If you want, you can line the bottom of your cheesecake with parchment, and then that way it's, if you want to take it out of this part right here and take it up, like lift it up, make sure that when you use anything like this that you don't use metal, because it will scratch. Okay, it will scratch on here, and you don't want it to scratch at all. So always use like nylon or plastic. And we can get let's get some parchment. go. And the easiest way to do this, and I'm going to put it at the bottom of this, is to actually get a pen or pencil, whatever you want, and you're just going to go all the way around it. There you go. There. And get some scissors. And another easy way, just fold it in half and a quarter. And I don't throw away my parchment. I actually keep all my parchment that I don't use, like this part here, because I can use this for something else. But this one here, it's this little circle. Just fold it into a quarter so that it all lines up. And then I'm going to trace it right on the inside of that black line. Not on the outside, but on the inside. Because it's a little bit shorter than what that line is. And it should fit perfectly. A little bit more. Okay. And there's my parchment. I can put it right in the bottom of my tray right there. There. Connect it all together. And voila, we have our nice little parchment. There we go. So when we pull this out, the parchment will be underneath here. It'll be a lot easier to remove. Let's say that. All right. All right, let's put this away. And we're done with all that. All right. So now we got that in there. We're going to pour our crumbs into our pan and then press it down really good. A little bit more broken up. All right. And you're just going to get your crumbs and pour it right into your pan. Okay, let's get another little scraper. This one will work fine. And get it off those edges there. And I have a lot of crumbs in here. This is like probably double the amount of crumbs, but hey, I like the good crust on my cheesecake as well as the filling itself. And just get it all off because it's good to the last drop. And so is Maxwell House. There we go. There. If you want to drop a line and tell me where you're coming in from, that would be great. I'll give you a little shout out. Let's get that butter back in. Get a little more in there. And then we're going to use the bottom of I forget what I used to use, bottom of a glass, and just press this into our pan. So just press it in. Okay. Go as far. I think I have a lot of crumbs in here. I wanted to come up to the sides of it also, just a little bit higher. Press it in, and then I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator just to chill just a little bit while we do up our filling. There. And go down as hard as you can. And I always forgot what I used the last time. I always forget what item I used to press this into to make it nice and stiff. And I'm trying to go up the side so that it has a higher sides on our cheesecake. Right. Who here makes cheesecakes? Yeah, we're making cheesecakes on this year. I have 26 new messages. Hello there. Let me say hello to people who are in the house. Hello, hello. Let me see. Hello, Intuitive Diane. How are you doing down under? Hey, Elaine in New York. Thank you for coming in. What's the recipe? It's a Pampered Chef cheesecake recipe. However, I add in 1 cup of sour cream to the Pampered Chef cheesecake recipe. Tap, tap hearts. Thank you, Diane. Hey, user. Thanks for coming in. Turn the cover the way it was before. Turn the cover the way it was before. I'm not sure what that means. What are you making? We are making cheesecake the other way. What in the world is that contraption? It is the multiflex thing, and I screwed it up. Are you making cheesecake? Yes, I am. There, George Galeo. How are you? Hey, Melanie. How you doing, girl? How is it over at the UK? Just came. All right, Melanie, just my #1 viewer. Hey, Melanie. Thank you for sending the rose. George Gallo says, yes, follow. Thank you, iOS69, for following. I appreciate it. If you could tap hearts, that would be really appreciative. My name is Alexis. I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef, and all the tools you see here, I sell them. All right. Sunny H in 1314 is in Texas. Welcome. I have a lot of friends in Texas. Hey, Kookaloo. Oh my God, girl, you are so funny. You were on a roll yesterday. I was like, how many of this can she do? I love you, girl. All right. Along. Hey, how are you doing in San Antonio, Texas? And then we have J Low 69 in Eastern Kentucky. Sherry the Ford, I think that says, in Fort Worth, Texas. Can you make gluten-free, dairy-free too? You can. I don't. This is a regular type of cheesecake. It's a Pampered Chef. It's from our quick cooker series right here. I'm using it. If you want the recipe is actually in on Pampered Chef Facebook or on their page. But I add in 1 cup of sour cream to this recipe. I did try it the first time and I thought it was a little dense. If you like very dense one, then don't add the sour cream. But if you like it light and fluffy, add in 1 cup of sour cream to this. What kind of cheesecake? Just regular vanilla one. Is that a food processor PC? Yes, it was. And we're going to be using it as a mixer in a second. Let's see. Hey, there is Hope 23. Thanks for coming in. But yes, it is Pampered Chef. All right. So I'm trying to push this down still. Just keep it. Just work it in. We have time. All right. Just keep it. I want it to come up the sides. Let me see if I can turn it. There. All right. So if you're not following Cuckoo LaRue, she's still here. Put your emojis up. Follow that girl. She's over in Texas. She's a hairdresser. And I went to the hairdresser like last fall. And I got like 12 inches cut off my hair. It's growing back, but it's nowhere near where it was before. And I really don't go to hairdressers because I'm trying to grow it out again. All right. I think I got it. We're going to put this, see how I built up the edges on it? All right. We're going to put this in the refrigerator and let it chill while we, Mom took stuff out. Okay. Put that in. Just let it chill. We're doing great still. Let's put this in the sink. We still have more stuff to do. And this is all done. There. Next, we're going to cream up our insides for the, while you do that, tell us the recipe ingredients. All right. Here, take a screenshot right away. Take a screenshot. All right. It should be the right sides. Did somebody? I think my own phone took a screenshot of it. There we go. That is funny. All right. So the crust, I did 1 cup of crust, which is 1.5 sleeves of graham crackers. I think I did a little more than that. I did 3 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, just white table sugar. All right. Now the filling, we're doing 2 packages of softened cream cheese. So this has been sitting out for 2 hours, I think, my cream cheese. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and that's it. That's it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients for the fillings. 5 ingredients. All right. And it does say 1 cup of water on here. That's for the pot. That's not for this. Yeah, I just chopped 8 inches off my hair too. I just chopped it off. And mine used to be really long. I used to have like this thicker braid that came down like to here, but it's growing back. It's growing back. Now, my problem is these darn bangs. Like, what the world? There is the Silver Sisters here on TikTok, and they're going heatless for 1 whole month in June. And I don't really I don't use a hair dryer. I try not to use a straightening iron because it turns my white hair yellow. Yeah, let me wash my hands since I already touched some stuff. All right, can't get that. That. All right, we got that going, and we need to get a bowl for this. Thank you, Good Ray, for following. I appreciate it. Let's see if I missed any other comments. There we go. We got them all. Hey, Missy C200, how you doing? All right, let's get a bowl. All right, so with the multi-tool flex tool, you can only use these pieces here on like this type of bowl. You can't use it on glass because of the vibrations could break the glass. Now, this thing here is the mixer part of it, and it does tell you where they have one with the little, see that little circle right here? That one goes in right there. Okay, and then this one goes here. Got them in. We're gonna put the guts in there and bring up the end. We're ready to go and put the battery in it. It's cordless. It's cordless. It takes about 2 hours to get a charge on here, but it lasts for about 30 minutes. And it does come with 2 batteries, so you never really have one die. So if you have a camper or you don't really like all those cords all over the place, or you don't have outlets, this is definitely the tool for you. All right, we got that ready to go. And we are going to get our eggs first. 2 eggs. We're going to crack this up. Let me put you down so you can see what I'm doing here. There you go. We are making the filling for the cheesecake right now. All right. So 1 egg, 2 eggs. Get a little bit out. There we go. It is room temperature because they do feel a little warm. Here, rinse my hand off. All right. And I'm going to put in some vanilla, which is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon, Alexis. I'm gonna need some more vanilla. I need to go to Aldi's and get more vanilla. For some reason, it's cheaper down there. All right, got the vanilla in. If you want to do almond extract, that tastes great too. All right, next we're gonna cream in. We're gonna mix this up. I'm also gonna do one tablespoon of cornstarch. Let's get that ready to go. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Make sure it's a real good tablespoon of cornstarch. There. And 1 cup of sugar. There. And let's cream that up and then we'll add the rest of it in. Alright, so if you have earplugs on, turn them off. Alright, let's do that. We're going to push this button here. Turn it on. Now you want to blend this until it looks nice and creamy yellow. All right, just so you can incorporate the sugar and the eggs together. I think I had a shell in there. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, let's keep going. Blending of the sugar and the eggs takes the longest. And I could have done the cream cheese in here too. So you see how nice and creamy this got? It got like double fold, which means it increased in size because the egg yolks in it expanded. All right, and then we're gonna add in some of our cream cheese. Now this is 2 blocks of cream cheese and they are at room temperature. So I'm gonna put 2 in here and we're gonna mash this together, okay? And hopefully it comes out pretty good. Let's, hold on. It is room temperature cream cheese. So it should blend pretty good. does take time to cream your ingredients together, so there's no lumps. Don't forget, we need to add in the cornstarch. This is to make it nice and thick. Okay, and I'm also going to add in, might as well add in the sour cream right here. Let me see if I can prop this up. There we go. And this is our sour cream. I have it in the Pampered Chef measure-all. It is 1 cup, so the easiest way, you pour this in and then it plops it right out. See how nice that goes out? And we can get a nice little spatula or scraper. There we go. And scrape that right off the top. And so the liquid part goes in here and use the blue side, but when you're measuring like wet ingredients like honey, peanut butter, you can do it this way and then it pops right out. It comes in 3 different sizes. This one is a 2-cup one, there's a 1-cup one, and then a 1/4-cup one. All right, so we got all that. Let's put this off to the side and continue mixing this all together. If you can say hello, let me know where you're coming in from and I will give you a shout out. Hello, Cindy from Texas. How are you doing? Hello, Lupe Rodriguez. How are you doing? And all right, so let's bring this all together. Off the scraper here. Let's get the scraper so I can scrape the sides. All right. I love the Pampered Chef scrapers. They are the best in the world. All because if it turns orange or yellow, you can use either Barkeeper's Friend or Bo and Annie and get it white. And if that doesn't get it back to the whiteness, because you know how you get scrapers and they turn orange on you when you put them in sauce, like tomato sauce, you can put this out in the sun and it'll bleach it back to white. Okay, let's do it one more time. Hello from Ireland. Mark, how are you doing? Hello from Loud. Yeah, this is loud only because we're creaming it. We're using a mixer, and there's no such thing as a quiet mixer. Hey, I'm doing fine, Cindy. Doing well. I'm here in southeast coastal Georgia. Where y'all coming in from? Tap hearts on the screen. That lets other people and TikTok say, hey, this is interesting. Bring some more people into your For You feed. If you're watching this, if you're watching it not live on June 1st, it's on a replay, and this replay will be downloaded and uploaded over to YouTube. Done. We're going to take off our battery because this is cordless. We're going to take the guts off, as I call it, the heart of it, and then you can plop these things out. They come, just push that button there, and they come right out. All right, so now that we got that all done, I do need to taste it, make sure that it tastes good, because one time I did this filling, and I forgot to put the sugar in it, and I actually put it in the crust, and it was a very lumpy, it was a disaster, but it just still tasted great. So we're going to taste this baby. Tastes great. So we did 2 packages of cream cheese softened in here, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 eggs, and a half a cup of sugar. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna get our graham cracker crust and put it all together. We did our crust earlier, and our crust is 1 cup of graham crackers, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar. We mixed it all together and we pressed it into our springform pan, which is about 7 inches in diameter. Now I'm just going to get my filling and pour it right inside. And yes, this is going to be a very tall cheesecake. Still using the same scraper that I had before, and get it all in. And it's about, I think it's 4 inches tall. So it's going to be a very tall cheesecake, but that's because we added the sour cream to this. It brings in to your cheesecake to another lightness, unbearable lightness of being. Remember that movie? Okay. And voila. All right, I get the spatula. Let's see if I can get it all off. There. There. All right, smooth it out. If Aiden was here, he can have the bowl. There we go. And we're just going to smooth it out. And this is where it takes time, and you can pound it down. And it's pretty high. This thing here. Let's turn it over. It has measurements on these little things. All right, so it's not 4 inches. It's about 2.5 inches, maybe a little more. It's about 3 inches in height here. So you have a 3-inch height cheesecake. But when it comes out, it's really tall. We don't like those thin cheesecakes like this. We like the big cheesecakes here. Hello, King Crew. How you doing? Hello, Cheryl in Oklahoma. How you doing? Do you know where Villa Rica is in Georgia? Are you there? I'm here in southeast coastal Georgia. I'm down closer to Jacksonville, just south of Brunswick, Georgia, in a little town called Woodbine. All right, I'm eating this, y'all. That was good. All right. This is where you just roll it a little bit, and it makes it nice and flat. All right. Tap it, brings the air bubbles up, and just shimmy it. And this is a very tall cheesecake. It's probably one of my tallest ones, I think. Now, sometimes if I bring it up and there's a lot of little air bubbles, you can get like a toothpick, or I have a cake tester here, and I pop, like popping pimples here, but popping the bubbles, okay? And it's just trying to get the air bubbles out from the bottom here. And just let it sit for a few minutes and let all those air bubbles come up, because you really want a nice flat top to your cheesecakes. All right, if you don't do this, then it might have holes in it. All right, let's just get those. Let's see. Doing pretty good on the holes today. Now, I've only made a few cheesecakes, but this is the one recipe I started with. And the only thing I ever did with this recipe by Pampered Chef is I added the sour cream to make it a lot lighter. And it made it a lot taller too. Okay. So just try and get those little bubbles up. If you see them, just give them a little dot. And then shimmy it, and it just makes it nice and flat on top. And here's a big one right there. Okay. Like, I really don't want that hole there, so that's why we're waiting for it to come up. And if you mess it up, just shimmy it around, and it'll lay flat for you. Here's another big hole right there. Okay. Again, you can sit here all night doing this, but I don't have all night. Plus, it's going to go in the pressure cooker. I'm going to cook this in a pressure cooker, so I'm going to be up late tonight, and I got to be at work tomorrow for 11. All right, there we go. Okay. And just shimmy it along. And again, if it has too big of a welt in there, then just shimmy it a little bit. and it'll make it nice and flat. But you really want it as flat as you can and without the air bubbles in here. I'm not even doing this in the oven. I'm doing it in a pressure cooker. Hello, Nebraska. How you doing? I have a friend in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's my ex-granddaughter-in-law. My ex-granddaughter. And my ex-husband's son's ex-wife is in Nebraska. All right, let's see. Tell Cheesecake like the dinners. I'm not sure about that, Elena, in New York City. Let's see. Thank you everyone for following me. I appreciate all the follows here. I do food broadcasts. Hey, there's Cracking the Sidewalk. Hey, Cracking the Sidewalk. How you doing? We're doing a cheesecake. It's doing good. Very good. I'm trying to get all the holes out of it. That was a big hole there. So that it doesn't break or put pits in it when you bring it out when it's done. So it takes a little more time to do this up front, but I think it gives you a nicer, flatter surface to your cheesecake when you put it in. All right. And I have to move you all over to the other side where my bowl is right here. You're gonna see my dirty dishes that I need to get done after y'all leave me here with my cheesecake. All right. All right, I think it's good. Let's see. Looking good. Get that one out. All right, there we go. And I need to put this. So we're gonna put this in the cradle, but I'm not gonna do the cradle yet. This thing goes in this cradle so we can lift it up and put it in. But right now we need some aluminum foil to put over the top so we can put it in our pressure cooker, which is the Pampered Chef multi cooker. So now I need some aluminum foil. All right. So just get some aluminum foil out, just enough for the edge. I think I took a little bit too much out of that one. All right, let's see if I can put you right there. All right, I have to move you. Turn that one on. I'm gonna have to move you over to my other side of my kitchen because that's where my multi-cooker is right there. All right. Right there is that multi-cooker. Can you please tell me the Pampered Chef book, what's the temperature called? It's actually for the pressure cooker, and it's for the pressure cooker, and it's the dessert setting, start, and then it's it's a natural release for 10 minutes and then release the rest of it. But there's no temperature in the oven. Now you can make it in the oven, but you're gonna have to put it, I think, in a water bath or so in order for it to cook in the oven. But I'm doing mine in the pressure cooker. Best cheesecake ever. All right, I've never done it in a oven. So it is the Pampered Chef Quick Cooker cooking guide, and this is available for sale, but you can get the recipe on the Pampered Chef website also. Just look up cheesecake. They'll bring it right up for you. All right, so we got that. I'm gonna push this back further a little bit. I already have it on. What's really cool about this pressure cooker is that it has an on and off switch. So you turns it off and then you can turn it on. All right. It does have this little insert that we're gonna put our cheesecake springform pan on top of this. All right, so that goes inside. There's nothing else in here right now, but we're gonna add in 1 cup of water. And on the recipe, it says 1 cup of water. It does not go into the filling, it goes into the pot here. So you're just gonna put 1 cup of water in there, and that's for it to help build the pressure. I don't have that. You don't have that? Do you have an Instant Pot? You can do it in the Instant Pot, but you do need the pressure. You need that pan, and that pan is about 6.5 inches wide, 7 inches wide. All right, thank you, Gary. Let's see. All right, so hey, Tanya, thanks for coming in. All right, so we got to get that. We're going to bring our cheesecake over. And again, it's nice and flat right here on top. This is the cheesecake. All right. And we're going to put it in our nice little thing. And I get my aluminum foil because otherwise the steam's going to go all around. You need the foil right on top. And I don't have a whole lot of room here. I want to get that foil on here. And yeah, I probably should have put the foil on first and then the cheesecake, because it is, let me put it over here. I think I touched the, I touched the cheesecake on there. Oops, I touched cheesecake, y'all. I'm gonna have to get more foil. I got wiggle it out. And clean up my foil because it touched the cheesecake. All right, let me get these and wipe it off. Oh, one more wipe. I'm gonna put this gently on over here because that I don't have enough room over there. I have a very tiny kitchen. Very tiny kitchen. Let's see. All right, we got all that. Hey, CM Smith, how you doing? All right, I need to flatten it out just a little bit. I'm rolling it again because I had a little bit of a oops on the top and I want to get it nice and flat. All right. So I'm just jiggling it. I think it's okay. Not the best as it was before, but let's just leave it sit. Because I see some little holes coming up and I don't want the little holes on there. Hello, Lulu Power, how are you doing? Hello, Nicole, how are you doing? Wow, thank you. All right, so let's see. Thank you for sharing out. Okay, you can share out. You can actually tap hearts on there. That's a feature that I used to do it on. I used to go live on the platform called Periscope, but Periscope ended over a year ago. And then I went to a social media app called Haps, and that ended this past March or April, I forget when that ended. And now I'm on TikTok cooking away here. Thank you, Cracking the Sidewalk. All right. All right. I'm trying to get it nice and flat because I sort of oopsed it a little bit, putting the aluminum foil on it. And I want it really flat. Here, I can show you what I'm doing over here. We have it right there. Okay. Yeah, you're leaning up against the cabinet. So I had it nice and flat, but my aluminum foil touched the top. So I'm going to have to be really, really careful. This is really tall cheesecake. And I have like little holes over here. Just want to get them out. There's a little hole right there. That's just like, if you don't get these holes done now, then they're going to just pop up right up on you. Okay. And I want it as flat as can be. It was a lot flatter before I put that aluminum foil on over there. I know I always do it wrong, but hey, at least I try. And cooking on camera is totally different than cooking at your house. Just FYI. Because you have to talk, look at the comments, and go from there, right? I watched on Periscope. Hey there, Susan H. Did you watch on Periscope? I remember the name. What was your name on Periscope, Susan? All right. And thank you everybody for following. You can tap hearts on here and also share. Just push the share button and send it to 5 of your closest friends here on TikTok. That'd be great. This will be downloaded and uploaded over to YouTube. So if you want to see the replay, go over to YouTube. The link in my profile will take you over to my YouTube channel also. All right, so let's put this on gently, Alexis. Gentle. Gentle. Really, really gentle. Yep. Tight too, because it's not room, there's not much room for error here. There you go. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. All right, we got that. I'm gonna pull this over here. We're going to be putting in the multi-cooker over here, what's the difference between a multi-cooker and the pressure cooker by Pampered Chef? Is that this one has a sous vide function. It has sear, it has different levels of searing. It has an egg reading, poultry, beef and pork, seafood, white rice, whole grains, soup, beans, dessert, which is what we're going to use, steam, you can steam stuff in here, and then that's a new feature, and then slow cooker, which has high and low slow cooking. And then it has a sous vide. Sous vide is where you cook it in a low temperature water for a long period of time. It makes everything really tender. They have a yogurt feature and a sterilization feature right here. Hello, Mommy Sweeps. Thanks for coming in. Are you trying to find Mommy Sweeps? Susan. Oh, that's your name on Mommy Sweeps on Periscope. Is that your name? All right. So let me get this over here. I'm going to get this, my little cradle. I'm going to put my cheesecake in. And the springform pan is available for sale on the Pampered Chef website. Okay, and you can, the website is in my link, and you can order on any of the parties that are available, especially the spring, mystery show. All right, so we're just gonna put this right in. And again, I have 1 cup of water at the bottom of this, and it fits right on top. Just leave it like that. That's all we have to do. Put this lid on. Turn it off, and we're gonna go all the way over to dessert, and I think it's just set 40 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna take about 10 minutes to come to pressure, 40 minutes to cook, and 10 minutes to come down. So it's gonna take about an hour, and all we're gonna do is push the 1 button. 40 minutes. Delay, we don't need no delay. And I don't need to keep it warm. That's off. 0. Delay. Okay, no delay. And I don't want that. Keep warm. 0. Keep warm. Off. There. Keep warm is off. Off. And run. Run is when it's all set. So this multi-cooker, you can set it so, say you want it to be done at a certain time, like I can start it an hour from now or 2 hours from now, and I can keep it warm in there. So if you made like soup and you want to keep it warm, you can keep it warm for up to 2 hours warm. Now this is a Deluxe multi-cooker by Pampered Chef. It is very high tech. It has different sear levels on here versus just one high level that the old one had. It has a sous vide function where you can cook your meat and eggs in water bath, and it makes it really tender. You know how you have those sous vide eggs at Starbucks? It tastes just like that, okay? How much is a multi-cooker? Great question. I have no idea. I don't even have a catalog here, y'all. I'm so bad. Hello, Emily's Skincare. Let me go look at it. Yeah, it is a very cool feature. It has a lot more features than the regular quick cooker that was available last year, but this is our newest and greatest function. Let me see, fall, winter. No, I think the spring, summer one, Alexis. Found one. Stop looking, everyone. Stop looking, everyone. We found it. We found the catalog, okay? You got a slow cooker? You can do it in a slow cooker, okay? It can be done in a slow cooker, but you do need the springform pan for the cheesecake, just FYI. Let's see. So the sous vide, this one here is the Deluxe multi-cooker set. It includes, all right, so it does come with this one also comes with these egg bite ones. It has a set. You get that, and reusable storage bag. That storage bag to do the sous vide in it, because you need that, and a glass lid, because we have a glass lid instead of doing this here. It also has a glass lid that fits on here, and so this is a whole package, just the deal for this whole thing. It is $3.79. Now, if you just want this by itself, it's $2.99. $2.99 just the way it is. But if you want all these other little gadgets right here, those things, it comes as a set also. But $2.99, not too bad. Not too bad on there. So that's it. This is going to cook. It's going to take about 10 minutes to come to pressure, and then 40 minutes to cook, and then 10 more minutes for the pressure to come down. And I'm going to release the rest of the pressure, and I have to let it sit out. So I'm going to be up late tonight. And I need to put it in the refrigerator after that. All right. So anyway, the link for the catalog is in my profile also. You just have to go in there, look at the Linktree one. It'll have this catalog in there, and it has all the Pampered Chef tools that you saw me use here tonight. It's all in there, babe. It's all in there. All right, look, I want some cheesecake right now, so lickety lick. That stuff is good. Good to the last drop. I got it on me. And now I need to do dishes. You're welcome. All right. If you want, I am a Pampered Chef consultant. If you want to have a party that's local to me within, say, 2-hour drive, I can come to your house and we can have a party at your house. I'll show you how to use them physically. Or we can do a party on Table, Table. It's a Pampered Chef website. We don't have to rely on Facebook. But if you want to have that Facebook party, go ahead and have the Facebook party. I'm game for that one too. All right. All the products are available for sale. I do have a mystery show going on right now. So for every $25 that you spend, you get one ticket to win the host rewards. Once it gets up to a good number, that's when we'll pull the winner for that one there. It's already over like, I think $250 or $300 in sales. So we want to, hey, Bop! No, Bop! In Missoula, Montana. Oh my God, Bop! What are you doing on TikTok? Oh my God, long time no see. Past Periscoper here. So, I mean, there's a lot of Periscope. Hey, if anybody's been in Periscope, raise your hand and say hello. I was a Periscope person. So, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Carmen Vanilla. How are you doing? JC is in the house. We have 31 people in the house. Thank you for coming in and spending a little bit of your time with me. My name is Alexis. I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef. I have put it on, like, I'm not doing as much Pampered Chef as I used to. I have a job that I need to do now, so that's my focus, and so is my my new boyfriend. Yeah. So anyway, grandkids got me on this. You know, from Periscope I went to Haps, and then Haps I came over here. I said, let me give TikTok a try. So that's how I got over here. And Bryce had to show me a couple things on TikTok. I had no idea what the heck I was doing, you know. So anyway, let me put some of this stuff away. We have some dirty dishes here, clean dishes here, and I need to get them all cleaned up, right? So let's put them in, organize it, so when I come back, it's gonna be nice and easy to clean. I just throw everything in the sink when I'm cooking here, and then I come back and it's like, okay. Takes me 30 minutes to clean up all this stuff while y'all go on to another chapter and see somebody else cook or whatever. So anyway, thanks for everybody for patiently waiting with me while I do some of my dishes here. But you're going to see, okay, so it already came to pressure, and that came to pressure pretty quick because I know it was in no 10 minutes. So we have 39 minutes. It's already come to pressure. The little red button is up over here. It means that you cannot move this thing. It will not open whatsoever because it's full of pressure inside of that. All right. All right, gotta get that. This can go out without butter in it. And all right. So earlier today, I was here on TikTok. I did do. I showed you how to make your own taco seasoning. Oh, I'm freezing right here. My battery's gone down to 20%, so I gotta get going here. Hey, Sarah, Sarah's on Periscope. That was a long time. That seems like ages ago, ages and ages ago. You know, oh, you know what? Wow, I just realized, Bop and Sarah and Cracking the Sidewalk and everybody else that was on Periscope. Today is my anniversary of going live, of pushing the button go live. I just realized that because it's June 1st. It would be 6 years ago I pressed go live on Periscope, and I've been broadcasting since for 6 years now. I've been with Pampered Chef for 7 years come November, so about 6.5 years with Pampered Chef, and six-year anniversary. It's today of going live. Yeah, 6 years. Can you believe that? 6 years of going live? That's unbelievable, right? But anyway, I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. There's some ups and downs of broadcasting, but you got to take the good with the bad and weed out the trolls and stuff like that. I don't see as many, knock on wood, and too many trolls here on TikTok, not on my lives anyway, or even on my replay. So knock on wood on that. So we're doing good on that one there. Hey, Rick Young, how are you doing? T. Figueroa, Diane is in the house. Let me see. So tap hearts, share out, and follow. My name is Alexis, and I do food broadcasts. And today we are doing the cheesecake for my mom's 83rd birthday. And for tomorrow, her birthday's tomorrow. Today is my anniversary of going live. I just realized that. That's so funny. I just realized I was 6 years. Wow. Time goes by fast. When I first started broadcasting, I was broadcasting my son's breakfast and making him lunch when he was in high school. And now he's in his 3rd year. He's a junior up at the University of Georgia, studying biology. And this summer he is doing whitewater rafting up in Tennessee. And he's up there staying in a camp and doing rope stuff and the whitewater rafting. So that's pretty. Now Bryce is in his 3rd year. He's going into his 4th year now. So, and he was in a fraternity house for his 3rd year. Next year he's going to move into a house. So the first year was a dorm. 2nd year, when we had COVID, he was in an apartment. Then they moved into the frat house, and now they're going into a regular house. So that's the 4 years. He does golf, but not as much anymore. I'm golfing now, Bop. Yeah, I fell and I hurt my shoulder, so I had to wait until it healed up. But my significant other, Brian, down in St. Petersburg, he does golf. So I picked up the golf clubs here. Hello, Chameleon Jade. How you doing, girl? Love your dresses. Where's my dress at? I need some more of that material that I bought her. I bought us a tank top and a shirt from Camilla from her Style Finders. She has an app and a store in Raleigh, North Carolina. So follow her if you want some great fashion tips on there. What are you golfing? No, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I hit the ball. I'm lucky I hit the ball. And I was being a goofball, and I hit the ball. Well, I missed the ball altogether, and I swung around, and I did a 360, and I did another 360, and I came down on my shoulder, and I hurt myself. So that was way back in February. So I'm nursing a torn ligament, probably right here on there. Yeah, working on it. Thanks. Get those dresses in, because I saw them at another store up in St. Simon's when I was with Brian, and that's how I knew I could fit in a small. Although my stomach shows a little bit on the small, but I'm like, okay, everybody has a stomach, y'all. We all have our little problem areas. Time to retire from golf. No, I like riding around the golf clubs and to be with Brian, and then I just walk the course. And oh, I got to show you something. Let's see. I did show you where I was. I wear the iWatch, and it's almost 11 o'clock. I did 580 circles in my hand, or moving my hand, calories. And I did 45 minutes of cardio today. And let's see how far I walked. You want to guess how far I walked? How many steps did I walk today? How many steps did I walk today? No, he's at the Ocoee River. No, he's at the Ocoee. Robin, it's the Ocoee River. Although we did go down on another river testing it out, but the Ocoee is released by a dam. And so the first rundown is probably the strongest one. So how many steps do you think I did today? How many steps do you think I walked? Or how many miles do you think I walked? Either miles or steps. Give me an answer. Give me an answer. I want to see what you think I walked in one day. Okay. How many steps do you think I walked? I just want to see what you say. Or how many miles? Miles or steps? Miles or steps? You let me know. All right, I gotta take this one out. All right, so to clean these babies, you can push this right through. It comes right out. It comes right out and you clean it. All right. This one wasn't dirty. All I just put water in it, and it is the Measure All by Pampered Chef. You put your peanut butter or mayonnaise in here and you pop it out, or you put your liquids in here and pour it out. Okay, that's how we do that. Let's see. Anybody guessing how many miles or how many steps I did? Oh my gosh, it's taking forever to write down the number. How many steps do you think Alexis did today, or how many miles did you think I walked? This should be good. Hello, Robin. Thank you for following. Hello, Noel. My name is Alexis, for those of you who don't know. I live here in southeast coastal Georgia with my mom. She's turning 83 tomorrow, and we have the cheesecake in there. You can watch the replay on YouTube. Okay, there you go. 3 miles, says Elaine. Gosh, Elaine, you don't know me, Elaine. Elaine, that was a good one. Okay, so Elaine's the only one to guess. A lot higher, Elaine. All right, so Elaine, we did 19,205 steps right now. 19,000 steps, which is 8.87 miles. So I walked 8.87 miles today on this watch. It's pretty accurate. Can you believe that? 7 miles. Is there a delay in this thing? Might as well get more steps in while I'm standing here, right? Before I did, well, I think I put it way too tight. I need to put it on number 3, but we'll just do number 2 for right now. I need a new band. I need a different band than black. Black is just so sad. Happy birthday to your sweet mom. Yes, thank you. Thank you. She'll be 83 tomorrow. I should come on tomorrow and show you what it looks like when it comes out, because this is still going to take another 40 minutes on here, and my battery's going to die on me because I was at work. All right. I know, isn't it great, Elena? Yeah, I walked 10,000 steps, which is, I don't know, 5-6 miles before I even went to work. And then I walked at work. Okay, I'm a waitress. So that walking, we're all over the place. And I wasn't even a waitress tonight. I was hostess. I was hostess with the mostess. And, I mean, I'm a happy person. One person says, she said, you have a lot of energy. It was a guest that came in, and I gave her my link to all my social media. She said she was going to be here on TikTok with me, but who knows. So anyway, just trying to get my dishes done for the day, and yeah, get that all done. And if you're interested in any Pampered Chef, please reach out to me. There's a link in my profile, and you can actually send me an email. There's a link there that says send Alexis an email, and I get those. I have to say hello to Carol Rose. Carol Rose sent me an email last night, and I didn't respond yet. She's like, where are you? I joined your Facebook group, and you aren't there. I'm like, no kidding. I got tired of Facebook, y'all. I felt like I was trying to entertain everyone, and I wasn't getting the return on my investment at all. And so I don't do as many broadcasts anymore because I'm not eating as much. My mom's not even eating as much, you know. So yeah, so a while back in November, I got my Instagram got hacked. First of all, in November, I didn't get it back until like February or so, and so that was one strike. And then Haps got me banned on Facebook, not once but twice. And I was like, man, that's 3 strikes. I should be doing something totally different, you know. Something's telling me to not do what I'm doing. And so I took a good break, and I'm still taking a break. I still don't know what direction I want to go to with my business. I'm just maintaining the minimum amount to be a Pampered Chef consultant, which is $150 a month. That's all I'm doing right now. And I love partying with people. I love getting to know the host and their friends and trying to get more parties. But I just felt like I was like asking so much, and you can only take so many no's. You know, yeah, you have to ask 30 people for one party. So I just got, no, I have other things I want to do. And I was getting very stressed at the end of the month, not making quotas, and it was giving me migraines. And so even Brian said, you've seemed a lot more relaxed. And when you make a decision and you are very like calm about it, like there's a calmness about you, then you know you made the right decision. So I sort of put Pampered Chef on the back burner. It's there, it'll always be there, but I don't have to do FOMO for fear of missing out. And so I'm okay with not being on top of every single thing that comes out and watching every single Pampered Chef video and trying to, get you to respond to different posts and asking questions, and oh my word. So it was just got a little stressful for me. So I thought, just put it on the back burner for right now. I love for people to get Pampered Chef into their house. It's the best tools. I have so much Pampered Chef. I got pots and pans I never had before. Before Pampered Chef, I was using hand-me-downs. I have a full set of knives now, before that, it was just whatever knife was around. I learned how to cut food nice, learned lots of new recipes, met lots of people all over, not only the United States, but the world. And I can't say enough. I earned 2 trips with Pampered Chef, one to Disney World, which I took last summer, and the other one to Fort Lauderdale, which was awesome. I did not reach the trip this past year. It made me really sad. So I was like, all right, just give it a break and we can always come back to it. Okay, no big deal. Right now, my current sales, my total sales since I began almost 7 years ago, and come November, is at $200,000 in sales. So that's a pretty good, chunk of change there, So that's pretty cool. And that was about it, I guess. So anyway, my battery's dying and I'm almost done with all my dishes. And I want to thank everybody for coming in, and especially this thing. It didn't work for me because I pulled up and it came out. So anyway, this is a multi-flex tool. It has the food processor, the immersion blender, and the beaters there, or the mixture for it, and I love it. It's a nice little tool to have in your kitchen, especially because it's cordless. All right, so I got all that down. Once we're done with your sink, wipe your sink down because you got all stuff all over it, and then rinse it down. And our cheesecake will be done later on this evening. I still have 25 minutes here, 10 more minutes to let it come down, and then I need to leave it out for an hour before I put it into the kitchen. But the cheesecake comes out fabulous. I am not doing any sauce with it because my mom doesn't want any. I do have fresh strawberries in the refrigerator though for it. So the cheesecake is right here, and it's a Pampered Chef cheesecake. However, I added 1.5 times the crust went in there, and I added 1 cup of sour cream to my filling. I had my Pampered Chef pots and pans for many years. I absolutely love them. Has promised that it's unbelievable, the pots and pans. This is the newest one that I got, which is the 8-inch stainless steel non-stick pan, and it comes with a lid. And this is one of my little favorites right here. I've been learning how to cook with stainless steel, which has a higher cooking temperature for it, but it has a non-stick. So if you have if you want to do stainless steel, that's one level right before the total stainless steel on there. But all the other ones, I love them all. I love them all. This multi-cooker, I'm still learning on that one, but hey, I did the sous vide eggs. I did sous vide eggs in there, and they came out great. Gotta do those again. So anyway, I want to thank everyone for coming in and spending a little bit of your time, and make sure you follow. If not, if you want to see the whole replay, it'll be up on YouTube probably later on this evening or tomorrow morning. All right, I just posted the taco soup. Taco soup came out great. So anyway, thanks for coming in, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye everyone. See you next time.